What's up guys? We're back again to showcase two top tier decks in the meta. Whether you like skillessly spamming with Mega Knight to mash your opponents, or outplaying everyone you match into with a Hog Rider fast cycle deck where you maximize your positive elixir trades with precise placements, I'm going to be showcasing two awesome options that you guys can use depending on your playstyle to rank up in Clash Royale. Even though the Hog Rider deck requires some skill, it's still super frustrating to face. With Firecrackers littering the arena, the opponents will be miserable. You can win with Firecracker chip damage, Hog Rider hammer hits, or Earthquake cycle. And with the Mega Knight deck, 7 out of the 8 cards can take towers. And it's one of the easiest decks that pros are playing at the top of the game. It's time to give you guys two options to choose from to assert dominance. And lots of love to everyone that's using Critical SIRTAG. Without you guys, this channel wouldn't be possible. BM 100-0 matchup is the man's clan. So I wonder if the matchup's going to be in my favor or absolutely against me. Anyway, I'm going to endeavor through the Hog Rider and see if we can get some damage. Okay, looking like it's in his favor for sure. Not the start that we wanted to see, but we're going to go Goblin Stein at the bridge because we successfully baited out all the Dagger Duchess ammo, and then we go right into a building. Yeah, this is actually a 100-0 matchup. I can't believe he predicted it with this clan. That's horrendous. If we actually match into someone with a Tesla and a Tornado, there is not much room or opportunity for our Hog Rider to break through, so I think we have to get all the damage with our Firecracker and maybe Earthquake cycle. So I'm going to cycle my Firecracker relatively early on and just try to damage down the Valkyrie if we can. It'd be cool if that works out. You know what? We could Earthquake and then kill the Firecracker counter and then also maybe keep the Firecracker alive. It's fine. Even though the Firecracker didn't stay alive, it's still a pretty good trade for us. We'll get Goblins down here for a even trade against the Berserker. And then we're currently up in damage, so I'll take what I can get at this point. Bro is literally going to go and stop me with the best answer in the world, dropping a 1 elixir plus trade with the Tornadoes. So I have to try to get damage with the Firecracker if we can. Oh, let's go! He legitimately had to Tesla in the Firecracker. He didn't have any other option. That's beautiful. And we can go Cannon on the Valk. That should be a +1 trade for us. We're getting 2 +1 trades, allowing us to potentially throw Earthquakes at our opponent's tower. So I still don't know if it's going to be an Expo deck or not. If it's Expo, then he could spell cycle me. But we're currently winning the game just from the standard Princess Tower damage advantage that you have. You have higher health loading into the match. And then the other thing is... Oh, wait, what is this? This literally doesn't even make sense, dude. We're going to get damage. Oh, come on, dude. It gotta be that way. All right, we can just Electro Spirit, pull that back. Then go Hog Rider because he doesn't have his Earthquake counter in cycle. He's only going to end up having... Yeah, I guess he does. He still has the Tesla. The Earthquake counter of consistently going in for the most obnoxious trade of, like, tornadoing is the worst thing for us to see. We hate seeing Tornado in cycle. All my homies hate Tornado when they play Hog Rider. I'm going to go in for a Electro Spirit here and a Hog Rider. Wait, is this just, like, spell cycle with Magic Archer? I think it is. All right, we can log and then slow down his Valkyrie, maybe? Oh, he's just going to NATO. This guy's obnoxious with it. Don't think he's going to break through, though. It's going to be one of the weirdest games ever. Legitimately, we're playing against a Spell Cycle Warrior. He's going to try to Magic Archer me, so let's go in for a cannon here. Okay, we did not hit what we wanted at all. He's still Magic Archer. Does he get damage, though? Hopefully not much. A little bit, a little bit. The Poison Cycle is going to be a lot more damage than our Earthquake unless we start Earthquaking, like, right now. He's going to NATO. Okay. What if we go Gobstein at the bridge? Then we're going to force out a Tesla. It's not a great trade. It's a -1 trade for us. We go in for an Electro Spirit, Gobstein, and then maybe get Goblins down, but it goes into the Dagger Duchess, so it's not really optimal. I'm dropping my Gobstein up as high as possible so he can't get a good trade. The Valkyrie is obnoxious. We're trying to go Earthquake. Maybe we can pull back the Valkyrie and then Firecracker in his face. I don't know. It's not looking great. We don't sprawl in the tower like we wanted. But we can go in for a log, so we are gradually making our presence known in this match. I'm going to get Goblins down here. Could Earthquake, but it's not going to hit the Tesla, so that sucks. Yeah, I mean, we just have to Earthquake and hopefully can do enough damage to the Tesla with the Firecracker and Hog. I think that's literally the only play available. If we can get this Firecracker on the tower, that'd be awesome. It doesn't seem like he's got a good answer besides Valkyrie, which isn't really a reliable answer. He's trying to Void Cycle me. This man is a wild child. I'm a Hog Rider, pull back the Valk. He's going to go Berserker at the bridge, predicting it. Such an annoying game. He's literally Tornado Cycling me now at this point. Yo, that's so disrespectful, my guy. Poison comes down. All right, we got to go in for Gobstein here. And drop it here. Hog Rider again. Earthquake on top of the Tesla. Maybe we're able to make magic happen. You never know. We have a very fast card cycle. The only downside is the fact that we have to get, like, multiple Earthquakes on the map to ever remain relevant. So I'm going to go in for another Hog Rider here. Earthquake again. Actually whiffed. I think I threw the game with that. You never know 100%, but doesn't look great. We go cannon. Evolution. We can get another Gobstein down and then go in for a Hog Rider. Earthquake on top of the Tesla. If possible, that's the way that we want to win, is just cycling more Hog Riders, I think. He might have gotten too big for his britches. I think bro got too big for his britches. He cycled his NATO. He's going to have to Tesla right in the face of this. We're going to Earthquake on it. We're going to force him to Valkyrie or Berserker. I think the Firecracker does hit the tower here with a Hog Rider hit. That would be huge. Doesn't exactly happen, but we can get an Earthquake down last second. Going for a Firecracker. Log as well. Please let me win, Clash. Let's go. Holy, I super missed that freaking Earthquake and I thought I lost the game. Oh, wow. The power of persevering. Despite matching to someone with a freaking Tornado and a Tesla, we still walk with a win in one of the most annoying matchups I've ever played. And after barely beating that obnoxious Spell Cycle Warrior, we pushed up to 3,400 in the world. So after that absurdly long game with Spell Cycle, I just want to have fun, so I switched my deck to Mega Knight. I think it's just a bit better. We're also playing with a lot of spammy stuff, so usually the games allow me to win the game a lot quicker if we get our opponent a bad cycle. We're going to go Wall Breakers immediately. We get a Giant Skeleton, which is a weird card to play against because I think that Giant Skeleton, ever since P.E.K.K.A. was strong, has just fallen out of favor in the meta. Wow, Giant Skeleton Hog Rider, okay. I was just scared of him going in for like a Firecracker, so I postured my bats up top, and I don't know, I guess it was okay. It just wasn't the best. Giant Skeleton death damage also does like negative damage to people that are running P.E.K.K.A. or beatdown pushes. Very good against swarm cards or, you know, like an Archer Queen where it has moderate health, but it doesn't have massive health compared to like maybe a Mega Knight or a P.E.K.K.A. So yeah, I don't think that Giant Skeleton is a very scary card in most matchups, but for us, it's not something that I want to see, to be honest. We have a lot of cards that can die to it, whether it's the Goblin Gang, Archer Queen, not ideal. We go Wall Breakers other side to force Elixir there. And this is one of those moments where if he just goes Ice Spirit, he is going to have to spend extra Elixir. He's got Ice Spirit and Skeletons. Got a lot of good answers to us. I think we go Archer Queen, pop the ability, and then Prince afterward, maybe. Yeah, we got to go Prince. It's the only way to kill the Hog Rider. The Archer Queen does lock onto our Prince. That's really nice. He's going to go invisible, and then he's going to make my Archer Queen sad. Still okay. One of those matchups that if you don't apply dual lane pressure, you're going to lose. This is looking really rough. I think that his matchup is definitely in his favor again. It's just, it is what it is. It's part of Clash Royale sometimes. You just don't get always lucky. He's going to use Ice Spirit and Skeletons if we go for Wall Breakers, because that's what he did last time. We could go Bandit, force out one of them. Wait. That was weird, man. I don't think that's a good play for you. You can go Bandit, Goblin Gang split, Wall Breakers. Maybe we do some stuff like that. No, we can't, because he's going to go Cannon. Why do you have Cannon with Giant Skeleton? That is insane. I don't think I've ever seen someone with Cannon Giant Skeleton in this meta with fast cycle cards. But he's built different, literally. Skellies will die, so he did waste his Evolved Skeletons. There is that. I think we want to go and use a Prince in the left side, and then use arrows on top of an Ice Spirit. Okay, he did an Ice Spirit on the side that I wanted him to. I'm going to Cannon, I guess. Can't really do anything. Gonna chill and let this push die, I guess. He's going to go Hog. So we're going to evolve Bats on this side. Maybe get a Mega Knight down, depending on how we're feeling. But I think that a Goblin Gang is better. Then we can Prince on top of the Archer Queen and be okay. We get huge counter push with these Bats if they don't die to the bomb, but they think they died to the bomb. That's the problem with the Giant Skeleton. Like, it's really bad in certain matchups, but super good in others. You'll never see it at top ladder for that reason, because it's super polarizing. Consistent, like, top ladder players want to get better matchups than that. We're going to go Bats here with Wall Breakers and also just spam him because it doesn't seem like he has a good answer to this. He's only going to have, like, Ice Spirit and Archer Queen, so he should just die to the Bats. I think he just lost because of that. But yeah, we saw that his deck was fully engaged with Archer Queen and Ice Spirit as his only answer to Bats. So if you cycle your Archer Queen, you have to hit the Ice Spirit on the Bats behind a Mega Knight and Wall Breakers, which is probably one of the most difficult things to do in the game. You have to have really good mechanics. I noticed that, I punished him, and won the game. All those Giant Skeleton decks, if they have Earthquake and Log, they lose to Bats really badly. That's the importance of identifying your opponent's deck so you can utterly demolish them. Even in seemingly awful situations, if you can read your opponent's deck, you can pull out the W. Okay, we're playing against someone with a whole bunch of 20 wins in the banner. Let's go, just us. Guess this guy is inviting me to an intimate date out here. I'm gonna go Bats at the bridge because he's gonna have Cannoneer, which is objectively one of the worst possible ways of cleaning up bait cards. So he is going to individually slaughter each bat, but it's going to take him forever. Also, when we see Goblin Cage, I'm expecting it to be a graveyard deck, so this is one of those matchups where we want to be applying as much pressure as possible so we can force our opponent to take bad trades. We're gonna likely want to just use the Archer Queen ability here, kill the Ice Wizard. Could have also just won that interaction without popping the ability, and I think that would have been slightly better because the Cannoneer wasn't in range to hit the Archer Queen, but I didn't know that. I just found that out because the Cannoneer wasn't firing for a while. I'm gonna go for a Bats here. I do think with a Bandit, we're going to be able to outrange, and we do. Nice. Very, very clutch. I think it's better off for us to go Archer Queen. With the Dagger Duchess, when your opponent's at a very limited amount of Elixir, it's hard for them to rattle off graveyards into you because he's going to have to defend both sides right now, and it's not really feasible. Going to get a Knight down. We're going to pop the ability. Unfortunately, we have to at this point, and the Knight is going to kite the Archer Queen. We even get one hit. I mean, the Spear Goblins obviously do, but the Archer Queen doesn't fire fast enough. If we go Wall Breakers, probably worth it. Probably should have went on the left side, but it is what it is. We're going to force the Barbarrel. Doesn't want to cycle that. Oh my gosh. He freaking Barbarreled and NATO'd. Yeah, no. The thing is, like, the Wall Breaker would have probably connected, right? I'm not 100% sure on that, but it doesn't matter if the Wall Breaker's half health because the Cannoneer doesn't fire very fast and it one-shots anyway, so kind of funny. I'm going to go Bandit here. He doesn't have NATO, so I think I can get Bats down. He doesn't have Ice Wizard either, so it's going to be hard for him to kill these Bats. No Ice Wizard means he has to Baby Dragon. Definite downside of our situation right now is the fact that he's just playing so defensive. He's not a bad player. He's playing this quite well. Making me pop an ability earlier to keep the Archer Queen relatively healthy. Not great. Not great. I think we probably want to slow roll Mega Knights, but then we're going to go into Evolve Goblin Cage, and that's just like a recipe for disaster. Okay, wait. Evolve Goblin Cage gone, so... We're going to Mega Knight in the back. I think it's fine. It's not like this Ice Wizard are going to get any damage to our tower. The Dagger Dutch just fires too fast. This is definitely a bad matchup, though. I would say out of all the matchups to get with this deck, this one sucks. You 100% have to apply dual lane pressure to win. The only way. And maybe the opponent will slip up and let the Mega Knight jump. Yeah! Let's go! We're living on a prayer, man. We are only halfway there. We can Mega Knight again, keep the Archer Queen alive even longer. If we can get like multiple Archer Queen abilities, that would be criminal. This Archer Queen staying alive is insane. Mega Knight again, yo! Let's go, buddy. Hell yeah. Okay, we have to arrows. Oh, it's still alive! There's no way! It's freaking immortal. Okay, winnable. Winnable. Tough, but winnable. The way we like it. We're going to Mega Knight, and we're just going to try to arrow cycle him. We're going to Goblin Gang on the other side because he has to respond to it. And we're trying to Archer Queen as early as possible on this Baby Dragon. It's the only way we kill the Baby Dragon. Forcing the Barbarrel on the other side isn't bad, because then I think he doesn't have... Yeah, he had no way to distract. Because the only way he can distract is Ice Wizard, Goblin Cage, Barbarrel, and Barbarrel is the cheapest, and I guess Knight. So he just wasn't able to afford the Knight in time, and then it was Knights out. Awesome way to win. Really cool deck. Even in some of the worst matchups, like against a graveyard player, if you apply pressure to bait out their best answers to you, even if it's a negative trade, then, because you're spamming so frequently, the Prince, the Mega Knight, the Bandit, they all require distractions. So if your opponent's card cycle is broken, their tower is going to be broken too. When the Mega Knight jumps on the tower, we're always jumping up to celebrate because we know we've won. Jump on the like button if you enjoyed, and check out the pinned comment for full gameplay videos on my main channel with any of the decks that I played today. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next one.